Are you the type of person that is always looking outside of you for validation, for confirmation, for the hip hip hoorays, the woohoo, yay, you go girl? If that's you, stick around. I got something for you. Let's get into it. Hello, world. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, hi. How are you? How is your heart, darling? I pray all is well. I really, really do. I really pray all is well. So, I am super excited about today's episode simply because I was just thinking, and I'm always thinking, I'm always reflecting, I'm always thinking back over the past. I just don't stay there that long, but I do like to reflect back to a lot of things, especially like if I'm journaling or if I'm just trying to work through whatever I'm going through in that moment. I like to think back in the past and think about my thought process back then. Okay. So I was thinking the other day about how it was a point in my life. Oh, child. I'm really kind of ashamed, but you know what? It's all right because this might help somebody. This might help somebody. I remember it was a point in my life where I always was just seeking. I never felt fulfilled. I never felt fulfilled. I was always looking outside of me for something. Whether it was my relationships, my friendships, at work, I was just always looking to be told amazing things. And it's so crazy because I wasn't always being it for myself. I remember how hard on myself I was internally, and I was just looking so much outside of me for, I guess you could say, like validation. And there is a quote that says, if you live for the cheers, you will die from the booze. And when I tell you that is so true, if you are a person that live for the cheers, you are going to die from the booze. If you are a person that's always looking for other people's validation, I'm telling you right now, it is so not healthy. Coming from a person that was always looking and seeking for people's validation. When I say your girl was a people pleaser, when I say your girl was overly, when I say I'm talking about overly trying to be seen, trying to be heard, trying to feel something inside. And a lot of that, truth be told, could come from my childhood of having moments of feeling abandoned, having moments of feeling like I wasn't chosen or heard, or just, I truly, I know that a lot of it come from my childhood, simply from being a girl who, and I'm gonna just be real, child, I'm gonna be vulnerable. My dad was around in the earlier stages of my life, and then it came a point in time where he wasn't around as much anymore. And so the younger me, that little me, was looking for him to be there. And it's not to say, and I'm not trying to bash my daddy at all, but it's the truth is just the truth. He wasn't around as much as he was at one point, and I remember just always looking for him. I remember just always looking for him, wanting to be chosen by him in a sense. That put me in this mode of always feeling like, because I have mentioned this before, how when you are younger, your mind make up stories. Even now, our minds, if we don't catch a hold of it, our minds will make up a story in a minute. So imagine being a little girl and not really able to comprehend what's going on. So now I done made up a story that I'm not enough, that he's not choosing me, that I did something bad. So I do believe that contributed to me always trying to just be accepted, trying to be chosen, trying to make sure that nobody leaves me again, trying to hold on so tight by overly people pleasing and overly seeking things outside of me. Love, acceptance, words, all of the things, all of the things. And so whenever anybody ever said anything wrong, it crushed me. So it is so true when the saying says, If you live for the cheers, you'll die from the booze. Anytime anybody ever said anything wrong to me, my feelings were hurt. I told you I'll quit a job in a minute. I'll walk out. I'll quit a relationship in a minute. I'm talking about I'm gone. I'm out of there. Because my feelings would get hurt so bad to the point where I couldn't handle it. I could not handle being told anything that I felt like was negative, anything that I wasn't agreeing to. I couldn't handle it. And so what truthfully has helped me over the years is just learning to accept myself, learning to listen to myself, learning to go within, slowing down. I always tell y'all, you have to slow down and you have to spend time alone in the silence so that you can understand why you do the certain things that you do, why you are the way that you are. If you are a person that overly people please people, that don't know how to say no, that's a yes woman, that's always extended. And another thing too, I'm gonna say this because it ain't just my daddy. I watch my mama be a people pleaser to the maximum. I watch my mama overextend herself. I watch my auntie overextend herself. I watch women in my life overly doing things all the time, barely saying no, barely putting themselves first. Like one thing that I noticed that a lot of things just come from our childhood, and we as adults are responsible now. We are responsible. We cannot blame our childhood for everything and make excuses for the actions and the things that we do right now because of what we have been through, what we have went through. We are responsible. We have to hold ourselves accountable now that we are all adults and we are all able, we are all capable of making different decisions. And so I said all of that to say, just if you can, just slow down. I remember I journaled a lot. I reflected a lot. I surrendered a lot. I let a lot of things go. I was always finding myself in a space where I just always was just looking outside of me and never felt like I was enough. It just weigh on you so much and it just have such a negative effect on you. And I am naturally a happy person. So a lot of people in my life probably really didn't even no, and it's probably some people that did because I truly believe I was good at hiding things. But when I was alone to myself a lot, I was just so sad a lot. I was so sad. I never found a sense of peace within for nothing. And I always was looking outside of me. People's words always just seem to do it for me, right? And so that's not a good way to live. Now the way I live, if you say anything to me that is good or uplifting or encouraging, whatever, it's like the cherry on top of what I'm already doing. And this is not me trying to be funny. This is not me being ungrateful for what compliments people give me. I'm just letting you know this is coming from a person that has done the work and still doing the work. I sit with myself. I'm understanding who I am. I am self-aware now. You know, I hope that for you, if you are a person that is constantly seeking, never feeling fulfilled, going out and getting temporary validation, going out and getting temporary fulfillment. You know what I'm saying? Temporary fulfillment that don't last. You can go out. I remember, you know what I'm saying? It was times where when I started dating, where I was just looking to my boyfriend to always tell me the sweet things, to always be encouraging and uplifting to me. But I truthfully was not doing it for myself. Even in my marriage right now, I am married. Even in my marriage right now, y'all, it is okay for your spouse or your partner to speak nice to you and say all the sweet things to you. It's nothing wrong with it. But what I'm saying is this: don't live solely for that. Don't look to them 100% to do that for you if you're not doing it for you. Y'all know I be saying it's not fair to them. It's not fair to your spouse, your man. It's not fair to them for you to look to them to be all of this stuff to you and you not being it to yourself, right? You are the one that's responsible for your life. So I encourage you to slow down, get it together, do the mirror work, get in the mirror, check out my Mirror Magic ebook, get in the mirror, work on yourself in the mirror, work on yourself internally, control your emotions. I had a lot of emotional chaos going on internally, y'all. It was a war zone. It was a war zone up in here. My head and my heart were not in alignment. I had so much going on internally, and I just thank God that I'm still here, because what I was dealing with mentally, it was days where I didn't want to be here no more. I'm just being honest. It was days where I just did not want to be here anymore. And so for anybody that's listening, for anybody that's watching, and you find yourself always looking outside of you. You find yourself always seeking external validation. This is your message to just look within, to start doing the work, to understand why. What is it why do you feel like you're not enough? What is it that has you feeling like you are not worthy? What is it? Figure it out. Get to the root of it and work on it. Start doing the work. Start doing the things that you need to do to make sure you are okay. I always tell y'all, please take care of yourself. Please make sure you are okay. Do the things that you need to do to protect your energy, protect your mind, protect your heart. Okay, because we need you. We need you here, okay? Until the good Lord call you home, whenever that might be. Okay, whenever that might be. We don't know when we going. We don't know when we getting out of here. We don't know that. We don't know that. But let's not rush it because of how we in here stressing ourselves out. Okay, beating ourselves down, tearing ourselves down, being mean to ourselves, being hateful to ourselves. Let's not do that, okay? All right, y'all. So that's really all I have. I just wanted to say that if you are a person that is always seeking the cheers, the hip hip hoorays, the likes on your picture, the sweet words and all of that, like, listen, my girl. Don't live for that. Because I promise you, the moment that it ain't that, it's going to tear you down. It's going to crush you so bad. We ain't trying to go there. Y'all already know what this channel is about. It's about self-love, love from within. It's about changing up our internal dialogue, speaking life into ourselves, calming the emotional chaos so that we can show up courageously and boldly in this life, okay? That is how we need to be showing up courageously, boldly, confidently. You hear what I'm saying? That's the goal. That's the purpose for this channel. If you here and you rocking with me and you've been rocking with me, y'all already know. I am so passionate about this because I have come a long way and I'm still doing the work. But just know that I've been doing the work enough to know that I can help you. I can help somebody else. I can help somebody get to where I am right now, okay? So if you feeling like that, give yourself grace and understand and know that it will be all right, but you have to do the work. You have to, get alone, sit with yourself, write it out, journal it out, pray, do all the things necessary to help yourself out. Okay. All right, y'all. So that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you are watching on YouTube, thank you. If you are listening to the podcast, thank you. Thank you for being a friend. I don't know where that song came from. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Hey, if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, you would see the greatest gift would be from me, and a card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Thank you. Thank you very much. Make sure you check out the description box below where I have additional resources for you and you already know what's coming next. If you ain't looked in that mirror and told yourself nothing nice today, I'm gonna need you to go look in that mirror and tell yourself something nice because you deserve it. I love you, but God love you more. I'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all be sweet. Bye.